Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off to give the highest honor, glory, and all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rahakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and do well and taught me the truth out of the Bible and amongst other things. Peace and salutations to the elect, scattered to all four corners of the earth, my fellow laborers who push in this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom. To the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. I hope this is edifying. Yeah, U.S. military drone spotted UFO over Middle East Pentagon. The metallic orb is the first detected by an unmanned craft. The Pentagon on Wednesday declassified a video shot by U.S. MQ-9 Reaper drone after it encountered an unidentified flying object. Zoom in over the Middle East. Yeah, and these Chariots, we see them, man. A lot of people don't believe. They say they are Starlinks and satellites, but the way the Chariots are moving, man, is like, and it is beautiful. Like in the book of Genesis, and most of the time, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai calls the heavens also the sea. And sometimes I see the chariots and they're moving like a fish in the sea, man. And no object on earth can move like that, like in the sky, like a fish. And these chariots, it takes all kinds of forms and shapes. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is beautiful, man. So yeah, they are all over the place, man. And we see them a lot. One of the brothers also posted a charter where you could see where the most concentration of the chariots are. Is in especially Babylon the Great. That is the most activity of chariots, man, that you can see. Because hey, the Lord's the eyes of the Lord are of the sinful kingdom. Matter of fact, let me go over there. Bear with me. Go on. Let you go over there. Bear with me. This is the one I want to take later. Amos chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord. So you see, the Most High is going to blast this whole kingdom away by means of these chariots, man, and also by terminal nuclear fire. You see, the Most High is going to get rid of everything, all the wickedness on this earth, because fire is a cleansing agent. First, he flooded the earth in the time of Noah with water, but he promised Noah that he ain't going to do that again by what? The token of the rainbow. And now they also hijacked that beautiful symbol, the token that Yahweh, the Salakia, the token, the covenant that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua made with Noah, that he never going to flood the earth again. They took it and perversed that symbol, man, of the rainbow, and make it a perverted symbol, you see. But yeah, that's another lesson. But hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua ain't going to destroy the remnant of Jacob, the house of Jacob, because who are the remnant? That are the ones that turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. His faithfuls, man, the elect of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, He ain't going to destroy them, you see. So let me go back to the article. Gone. So yeah, man. The incident was reported last year is the first such encounter by an unmanned aircraft with what the military has renamed unexplained anomalous phenomena, UAP. You see? But we know what it is, man. We can explain it to what? To filter into the scriptures, man. Because these are the chariots of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And of course, Esau is creating a lot of false flag events, because sometimes you see some things, you be like, maybe this is not the chariots because they have Project Blue Beam. They got a lot of false flag events, but you got to be circumspect. But to the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, we know when we see the chariots with the Akim, sometimes when we with each other, bounding and be with the brothers, And we see the chariots, man. Sometimes I be by myself, I see the chariots, you know. So that is what it is, man. Yeah, so let me read a little bit further. Explaining the video contents during a Senate hearing, Sean Kirkpatrick, director of the Pentagon's All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, AARO, listed the attributes of the bright and shimmering metallic orb the military drone saw. So they see them all over the place, man. You see, the chariots are like I was reading in Amos chapter 9 and 8. The Lord's eyes are upon the sinful kingdom. The chariots are the watchmen. They're watching. We are the watchmen too, but the chariots are above, man. They're watching everything, man. They're watching us. They're watching everything, and they give Yahweh Shem Yahushai, they are they write everything down, man. Not physically like they've been writing it down, but they give the Yahweh Shem Yahushai everything what's going on, man, because his angels are doing the work, man. You see, that is what is going on, man. Nothing is of free will. Nothing is happened by coincidence, because always angels, and they always constantly busy to do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You see. So let me go to another scripture. Come on. Let me go to the book of Psalms. Chapter 68 and verse 17. The chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahushai are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them as Sinai in the holy place. You see? The chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahushua are 20,000, even thousands of angels. Like I was talking about, the angels are everywhere, man. And they're taking notes of everything what is happening, man. And they are through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they are controlling a lot of events what is going on for prophecy's sake, especially, Surrounded, let me read it in the NLT, surrounded by unnumbered thousands of chariots, the Lord came from Mount Sinai into his sanctuary, So you see that, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the chariots are everywhere, man. And they take, like I was saying, they take all kinds of shapes and forms. You see? So let me go to the book of Psalms. Chapter 104. It is over here. Gone. This is Psalm chapter 104, verse. Let me start it. Let me straight to the point to 3. Who laid the beams of his chamber in the waters, like I was saying, the waters, because above us is also the waters. If you're gonna go to Genesis, you're gonna see that above, it's the in the Bible they call it the waters. Upstairs is the waters too, and everything what we see is created by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Who laid the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the cloud his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. Hey, that's how the chariots, man. This is Yahweh Shem Yahushai created these chariots, man. They call it the clouds. That's why sometimes they are disguised in clouds, man. And I have my testimony that I have seen a cloud came up to me, man, and I feel a feeling in my. I was not afraid, but the feeling that I had, I was like, "Hey, this was not a normal cloud, man." And then the cloud draw back from me, man. I feel like, hey, there was a presence there, man. That was really a beautiful encounter, And I was there with my woman, and she felt it too. She was like, "Hey, this is crazy. I never see a cloud came so close by us, man." By myself, or by you, like I never saw it by nobody, But that was a strange encounter. I was like, hey, and the cloud came very close to me, man. I was on the beach, and it was at I think like 1 o'clock in the night, Nobody was there. I was there most of the time. I was doing that, going up to the beach, especially in the summer. I'll be there, and the waters, everything. It's calm. It's making me relax, and you calm down. Take a stroll on the beach by yourself, off with your woman, and you be feeling okay, man, and you know, I'm in tune with the powers. And then I see the chariots because I saw numerous of chariots in the air, man. Even my woman was pointing, hey, there you got a chariot again, man. And it's beautiful, when I see that it's such a faith booster, But yeah, enough, man, about that, you know. Let me read it in the NLT. You lay out the rafters of your home in the rain clouds. That is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You make the clouds your chariot. You ride upon the wings of the wind. And like Yahweh Bashem Yahushai say, you can build him no house or temple because the earth is his footstool, man. You see? And let me go to that word beams real quick. Yeah, that is page 71, verse, verse 37. Kara, the word is kara, and it means to encounter, meet, befall, happen, to come to meet, to encounter, the encounter, meet, to befall, to encounter, meet without prearrangement, to chance to be present, to come to meet, hip hill, to cause to meet a point, to build with beams, to lay the beams or furnish with beams. And in the Strong's definition, kara means to light upon, chiefly by accident, causatively, to bring about, specifically to impose timbers for roof or floor. Really, really means that house, man. Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua make it is his, man, to do whatever he wants, man. To make the clouds his, to everything is his, man. He ride the clouds. You see? It's beautiful, man. Appoint, lay, make beams, befall, bring, come, to pass on to the floor, because it is his floor. Like I was saying, the earth is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's footstool, man. Happen, on to meet, sent, good speed. Yeah, man, that was it, Yeah, let me go back. So yeah, man. Hey, man, the Yahweh Shem Yahshua is beautiful, man. It's really beautiful, man. We see the chariots, and the chariots, they now are so-called harmless. They ain't doing nothing, but they are doing a lot because these angels are busy on the earth, man. To let prophecy be fulfilled, man, and you can see it. But when the hell is going to break loose is when Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the prophecies are fulfilled, and he's going to give that green light, man. Then you're going to see the chariots, what they're going to do, man. So let me go back to the article. Bear with me. Salakia. Yeah. Yeah, silver, translucent, metallic, 10,000 to 30,000 feet in the air with apparent velocities from the stationary to Mach to no terminal exhaust usually detected. So they cannot detect how you call it, the heat scans of that he got an exhausting pipe of use a kind of how you call it, fuel of energy source. They cannot detect it because this technology is above Esau's his mind, man. He cannot he cannot fathom this technology because why? It is from the heavens, man. It's from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He said nothing. He said nothing. The object had behaved consistent with other metallic observation in the region. You see, So they cannot, they have no clue the way the chariots are operating, man. In the past, a human observer has been all but required for UFO sightings, as human judgment was previously required to determine whether a craft's movements exceeded the range of what was possible with existing technology. However, the Reaper's camera was able to track and follow the orb without a human pilot present. You see? So they see nothing, and it also, I'm gonna say it again. You have also the false flags of Esau Edom. That he has drones flying or have some kind of, like the balloon accident, and a lot of things are happening, and they then say that there are aliens, and then that, and then this. So we need to be careful of these false flags. Also, of course, of Esau Edom. But hey, the chariots are a fact, man. The real chariots are also a fact, and Esau Edom knows this, man, because they have to have a lot of encounters with the chariots, you see. So that's why, and Yahushua is also going to come with the chariot, man. He went away with the chariot, and he coming back with the chariot, man. And that is going to be the fathership when he comes to take, also to take the elect out of here, man. When hell, what I was saying, when all hell is going to break loose, you see. So yeah, let me go to Ezekiel, to the chariots, because the chariots, I always say this is the army of Yasharallah of Israel, man. It's our army, man. Because we have no physical army present here on this earth. You see, all these nations have their army, but our army is from heaven, man. You see. So this is Ezekiel chapter 1. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Let me start. Let me. Yeah. Let me read 4 straight to the point, because I don't want to make it too long. And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolding in itself, and a brightness was about it, and out the midst thereof, as the color of amber, out of the midst of the fire. You see, that is the chariot of the man, that whirlwind, that cloud, the great cloud, man, and with fire inside of him, and we witnessing a few chariots with that fire inside it. I posted it on my other channel, some channels they took down, but I have still a channel, the Chariots of Salvation, of Yasharala. I need to post, because it's a long time I post something on it, but I need to post chariots again upon it, Hey, 144, call Allah Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. But yeah, man, I need to take that channel, because yeah, I didn't do. It's a long time ago. I made posted videos on that channel. Got to do it again, But yeah, man, let me read it in the NLT. As I looked, I saw a great storm coming from the north, driving before it a huge cloud that flashed with lightning and shone with brilliant light. There was fire inside the cloud, and in the middle of the fire glowed something like a gleaming amber. Yeah, and the chariots are beautiful like that, man. Magnificent, something to behold. you know. Hey, all for of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. You see? So let me go back to the article. Uh, Kirkpatrick did not rule out that the orb could be adversary breakthrough technology, but said it could also fall under the heading of known objects or phenomena or extraterrestrials. Yeah, that is what they try to say, The elites know, man, that these are the angels, man. That's why they are in a rush and a hurry to perform their new world order, and thinking they can get the fast one on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because they don't want the lamb Yahweh Bashem Yahushai ruling in this kingdom. That is not what they want, man. They want to have their wicked left hand sided kingdom rule forever, man. You see, that is in his mind, and these are no extraterrestrials; these are the angels, man. Uh, Most of the time, however, the AARO manages to determine what is airborne query, what its airborne query is. So, like, yeah, Kirkpatrick told the Senate, hinting he had even tipped off the Defense Department and intelligence officials that Washington's adversaries had technology the U.S. was unaware of. You see, but yeah, man. To make a long story short, they never catched a so-called extraterrestrial, Area 50, what was it, Area 51 and all that nonsense. This never happened, man. You think that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to make them, that they can catch an angel and catch a chariot and can perform their wickedness upon it, and discover the Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It ain't gonna happen, man. Yahweh, hey, you never gonna catch one of these chariots, man. Never. And like I say it bold because I believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. He never gonna make you, Esau, Edom, and all your other nations to catch a chariot that you can dissect an angel and all these madness. What you was doing, these aliens with green almond eyes, of these green aliens like with almond eyes and all that nonsense. That is your Hollywood, your imagination, because when it is gonna go down with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is gonna sanction that great destruction upon you and send His only begotten Son Yahushai. You gonna want to make Salakia. You gonna want to make the people believe that it's gonna be alien invasion, and you already prep them with your Hollywood movies, your witchcraft, and so people gonna believe it's gonna be alien invasion at that time when Yahushua is gonna come with the host of angels, man. You see, so yeah, man. But hey, your Edomites, especially you Edomites who hold the children of Israel captive, as in Babylon the Great, and wherever your Edomites are, but especially Babylon the Great, the spiritual Egypt. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is seeing you, man, what you're doing, man. And he's entering in the house of the thief. And now it's a good time to pull out Zechariah. Let you go over there. The book of Zechariah. You see, chapter 5. One of my favorite scriptures, too. This is Zechariah, chapter 5, verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. So Zechariah couldn't, like we have these words, UFO, a flying sorcerer, and all these, they didn't know these names, There was no airplanes, nothing that was flying in that particular time that Zechariah was on the scene. So he described it as a flying roll, in the sky. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And he said unto me, what seest thou? And that is an angel that is talking to Zechariah, and answered, and see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits, and in the NLT they also what how long it was, that spacecraft that he saw. What do you see? The angel asked Zechariah. I see a flying scroll. I replied, it appears to be approximately about 30 feet long and 50 feet wide. You see, so he saw it. He was like, hey, man. Then said the angel said unto him, and then he said unto me, this is the curse that go forth over the face of the whole earth. You see, for every one that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it. And who have stole everything, all the natural resources, all the lands, all the people, slavery, everything. That is mainly Esau, Edom, He's the one responsible. He's the one in rulership nowadays, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. He stole everything, And this is that curse that the chariots that we see in that the Pentagon now is talking about. This is that curse that goes forth over the whole earth. And that's why, like I was saying, it's too bad I don't have that charter over here. That the most so-called UFOs detected are in the West, the B system, and that is here in the Netherlands, the UK, France, and these are all the ones that was slaving the children of Israel, man. They had the colonies all over the earth, They are the one had the ships and slaving the children of Israel. That is them. That's why you see the chariot sightings are most dominating here in the West, and especially the most is in America, man. Babylon the Great. That is their own card from, if I'm correct, is from Pentagon or from NASA, one of those parties. They showed that charter, and they was like, hey, the most chariot sightings, the most so-called UFO sightings you see over Europe and West Europe, France and Germany, the Netherlands and England, man. That was there, it was concentrated, and America was like where you get crazy, and South America was not so much as these particular countries. And you're going to see that they are together, the beast and the whore, like in the Bible. The most, like I was reading in Amos 9 and 8 again, behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom. You see, so, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai see everything what you devils are doing, and you are cursed, man. Then said, let me read again. Then the angel said to Zechariah, and then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth, that every one that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and every one that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. And who swears falsely on the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai? Esau Edom, in his court system, when they inaugurate them as presidents, he put his wicked claw on the Bible and swears on it, swears falsely on it, because he don't uphold the laws, statutes, and commandments, what is written in the Bible. So you swearing falsely. You see? Yeah. Verse 4. And I will bring it forth, said the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. Who is the thief? You see, Esau Edom, man. He stole everything, man. He is that thief, man. And into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, like I was saying, they swear falsely upon the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and it shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. So the Most High is going to blast that wicked kingdom, Babylon the Great, to smithereens. Hey, and that is written in the book of Revelation, man. It's written in a lot of, hey, the day of the Lord is going to be darkness, man. You see? So let me read it in the NLT. Verse 4, and this is what the Lord of heaven's army says: I'm sending this curse into the house of every thief and into the house of everyone who swears falsely using my name, and my curse will remain in that house and completely destroy it, even its timbers and stone. But it is not all the nations who did that. The mostly who swears falsely on the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is the Edomites, man. The so-called white men. They all swear falsely upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's name, man. And that is what it is, man. That's why sometimes the NLT, they try to, you need to be careful. If you are not rooted in the scriptures, you can trickle. But hey, all the nations are responsible what they did to the house of Israel, man. They all together was in cahoots together to let the name of Israel be no more, like stated in the book of Psalms. But yeah, man. Let me go to the book of Proverbs. Let me get that too, because the Most High ain't down with what the wicked are doing, man. So this is the book of Proverbs, chapter Three. Let me look, man. Uh, I think. No, it's not in there. Bear with me, Salakia. Salakia. Let me look. I thought it was Proverbs 3. And I think, yes, like 33. I thought I already was thinking, like, hey, it cannot be 3, man. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blessed the habitations of the just. Yeah, man. So the house of the wicked, and hey, the Most High is cursed them, man. And this is a cursed house, man. That system where we live in, the system of the Edomites, is a cursed house, man. You know, you see it, man. And the Most High is entering in the house of that cursed house, man. You see, and gonna bless the just. Now it don't seems like, hey, man, Jake is that we are blessed, because why? We still serving out our punishment, man. Because why? Transgression against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Whoring with all these other idols, that put that's why we are in this predicament. That's why we are in this condition that we live in nowadays, man. But hey, it's soon gonna be all over, man. We need to endure and hold on, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, and the cursed people, and the people that are cursed by Yahweh Shem Yoshai, I want to take that too, because it's very important to know who the cursed people are of the Lord. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, and verse 6. Yeah, verse 6. If I'm correct, it's verse 6. No, I think it's. Bear with me. So, like, yeah, I was totally off. Isaiah 34 and 6. That's one. That's the one I need. Yeah, let me start now. 5. Let me start with 5. This is beautiful, because this is the destruction what the Messiah is going to bring, man, upon Idumea. And Idumea is another word, is a Greek word for Edom, you see. So this is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. So who are the people of the curse? That is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and the Most High is going to rain fire upon them, man. The sword of the Lord is, no, I can read this too, man. Let me read this too. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood and is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord had the sacrifice in Bosra, and Bosra was in Edom, man. And the great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And like we are first a people before we are a land, everywhere where Israel is. It can be in the States, you can be in South America, you can be in Japan. It doesn't matter, man. We still Israel. And this is the same also with Esau, Edom, Everywhere they are Bosra, Idumea, Edom. You see? So yeah, man. So, yeah, let's read a little bit of the article. Then I'm going to close out. But, hey, man. Oh, man. Some things went wrong. Yeah. Basically, that was it a little bit, I can go on, but I don't want to make this too long. So, yeah, this article was really done. I thought there was more in it, you know. I got really some scriptures also, I had Revelations 1 and 7, of course, and you know what the Yahushai is going to come upon the clouds. Uh, the way that he ascended back uh, to the clouds when he was here in the physical, you know, in the book of Acts. I can read that also, the way he's going to come also, on the great mountain in second Esdras, and the way we're going to be freed, man, of we, the hopeful elect, because we don't know if we are written in that book, of the book of life, but the way we're going to be freed, that is a Revelation 11 and 12. You can read about that. So, yeah, man, to the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, I hope it was edifying. It's a little bit long, so with that, I want to give the highest honor, glory, and all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash, Shalom.